Everybody, welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and welcome to another Etheria restart video. Today, we actually have some news. So, I don't know what the official release date is. I've heard people saying, I think June, like 5th or 6th, which would be a month from now. But, good news is a month before then, there is going to be a final beta test. I'll put a link to their Twitter down below, but basically, yeah, you're going to be able to dive in, and when you pre-register, you're able to secure your spot in the final test. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if there's limited spots or if this is just terminology. Securing your spot doesn't necessarily mean that there's limited spots. This could just be like, yeah, just make sure you get in there. Like maybe they accept all the people, but only within a certain window. But yeah, there are places it's not available, but if you're watching this, you're probably not in South Korea, Japan, Vietnam, mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, or there. So you probably don't got to worry about it, but it is the final test will launch on May 8th, 2025, UTC -5. So there is a trailer here, which, I mean, we could watch, but like, I don't know. I've kind of seen all the trailers, but this is more of a PSA, right? Not everyone is kind of keeping up with this game right now, but if you've been watching my content, and I mean, honestly, I've been playing this game a ton. In fact, I've been playing this game so much, I'm playing it right now. I always have this game up. If we look here, I'm currently farming gear. Why this is an account that is gonna, it doesn't get deleted, but this is not the main account. This is not the account this is gonna be on a separate server. But I'm just having so much fun, man. But yes, you can now pre-register the game. So I am going to do a bunch of guides and I'm going to do tons of videos, but I think I'm still going to wait roughly a month to really dive deep into it. Because I don't want to burn myself out before the game even launches. And all the videos I want to make are basically just not relevant. Like, right, I want to make a guide on Victor. I want to make a guide for this fight, for what this team does and stuff. So this is like a spoiler for a video that you might see. I might refine it more as I get more resources. I don't know. But the point is, like, no one could use this, right? But you are going to be able to pre-register it. I kind of wanted to show you, in case you haven't seen the game yet, we can at least take a look in here. I've done other videos on what it is, but in case you're just not familiar, like you saw there, it is a turn-based RPG. Yes, it is auto-playing right now. There is a lot of autoplay, so the autoplay is reserved for grinding for the most part, and then the really challenging content, you're going to have to manual because auto isn't going to get you there. However, part of the fun, at least for me, and I think a lot of players, is finding out how to min-max that auto on tough content. So especially for the tough grinding content, it's pretty easy here. If we go to challenge, and like I'm currently fighting this boss right here, right? I'm on Nightmare 1, which is not even halfway through his difficulties. Maybe it's actually just about halfway through his difficulties. But eventually you want to get to Cataclysm, and you're probably going to want... he deals odd animus extra 100% damage. This might be a weird terminology. I don't know. Oh, maybe odd is like blue, right? Because they deal more damage to blue units. Building a team that can auto this is going to be really fun. And in fact, if you take a look here, like there are players that are already at 22-second completion. Like, look at this, level 88. Everyone else is like, Billy. Like there's Billy. These might be like actual, like online professional content creators, you know, like Billy and stuff like that. But making guides. But I do like that you can actually come here and take a look. But it looks like everyone is running this character for killing the thing. But you can take a look here, right? Everyone is running her, which is a character I do run on my team, but I am not. Like, look how jacked it doesn't matter. You guys don't have context. Point is, I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy crap, this is a jacked character. But yeah, so that is part of the fun. Part of the end game is not just PvP. This game will have a lot of PvP, but it's actually fun to solve the puzzle of how can you beat this, right? Because this character, they could beat the stage. They could add a character and make it easier to beat the stage. But they're not trying to beat the stage. They're trying to beat the stage in 22 seconds. In 21 seconds. They're trying to be the fastest because whoever's here, this is the fastest in the world that's ever completed this currently. It's an unreleased game, but you take a look here. Like, these are way more common, right? You're looking at 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And even then, it's, yeah, so this is part of the fun. Overall, min-maxing, if you enjoy min-maxing, I did a video going over it, but if you enjoy min-maxing, you enjoy building characters, you enjoy grinding for gear and getting little upgrades, and you enjoy taking, your characters into PvP battles, and a little bit of an RNG focused combat, then it's RNG, not in the sense that your characters don't do what you want, but in the sense that there are a lot of percentages of things happening. And even with really high percentages, it's hard to brute force certain effects to make them work. So you're always going to have a chance that they work how you want and a chance that they don't work how you want. But yeah, the game has a lot of quality of life stuff. It's probably has a good story. I don't care about that, but all the anime stuff has been good. But really, this is what I'm talking about. I get distracted because I'm playing the game so much. May 8th, pre-register, go onto the website, get all the information that you need. And in fact, if you come here, you could also find out probably more about the pre-register. Get into the beta. That way you could just play the game and see what you want. The beta is going to be good for two things. It'll allow you to get in and see if it's the kind of game you want to play a bunch. And if it is a game you want to play a bunch, it's also going to get you a good idea of how to spend your resources when the full game launches, right? So you're going to build characters, and then you're going to realize which characters you like, which characters you don't, which one did you dedicate too many resources in, which ones did you not dedicate enough resources in. And so you'll be able to play the game more efficiently and actually save money, probably, if you're a spender, when the full game actually launches. And even if you're not a spender, you'll have a better free-to-play experience because you'll be much better at the game. So that is all for this one, guys. Thank you very much. Purplatypus, jump in there. I'm excited to see you. And honestly, when you get in and you start doing PvP, find my team. See if you got what it takes to take down the Plat, because I don't think you do. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll see you on the flip-flops. Bye! On the rise, watch the views go.